I introduce some Philippine culture. First, index. I divided into three parts. First, history and food and transportation. And as you know, Spain is the country that ruled the longest. And then USA, Japan. And I divided into food, two parts, main dish and dessert. And then transportation. I choose these two kinds of transportation because these are favorite transportation of Filipino. First, about history. First country is Spain. Portuguese Ferdinand Magellan, who was exploring in 1521 under the support of the Spanish king, arrived in Cebu on March 16 and met with King Raja Pumaton to baptize with the name of the residents were baptized. On April 14, a large cross was built on the Cebu coast and more than 700 resistants were baptized. But Lafrafu, chief of Mactan Island, collided with Western forces, winning the Battle of Mactan on April 27, and Magellan died in this battle. And as you can see, the event occurred in Cebu. When you go to Cebu, you can see many historical things in here. And Spanish colonization began in 1521 when Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan arrived in the Philippines. The Spanish established settlements in the Philippines and introduced Christianity or Catholicism to the islands. Under Spanish rule, missionaries converted most of the indigenous people in the Philippines to Christianity, built various social facilities such as schools, university like this, and also abolished slavery. Spain maintained the existing barangay system, reserved the opposition of the residents, and maintained the existing rules, making possible to maintain Philippine traditions, shamanism, and religious customs. Over the next few centuries, Spanish influence expanded, consolidating their rule, suppressing local uprisings, and establishing a dictatorship. At this time, the name of the country, called Philippines, was also named after the King of Spain. And as you can see, this is the Philippines, and here, this is the colony. And next country is Japan. As the Pacific War began in December 1941, Manila, which was under American control, was occupied by Japan, and Japan ruled it until late 1944. However, with the Katsura Theft Secret Agreement between the United States and Japan, the United States was able to occupy the Philippines again, and Japan promised to rule over Joseon. As a result, it was once again occupied by the United States, but finally became independent from all countries on July 1st, 1946. So, just as Japanese cars like Toyota, Nissan in the Philippines, you can see that Japanese culture still remains. And next country is USA. The Filipino people who had fought for independence from Spain since 1896 declared independence on June 12, 1898 under Emilio Aguinaldo. But in December 1898, the United States defeated Spain in the Spanish-American War to aid Philippine independence. In the Treaty of Paris, they purchased the Philippines for $20 million and attempted to make it their own colony. On January 1st, 1899, Aguinaldo was inaugurated as the first president, and he organized the next Congress of Morelos. On August 14, 11,000 ground troops were sent from the United States to occupy the Philippines. The United States brutally and viciously massacred 60,000 Filipinos who resisted the invasion of the Philippines. After that, American colonial rule continued for 50 years. So far, the Philippines and the United States are working together. The United States helps the Philippines to check China, and the Filipinos is working with the United States to face territorial disputes in China and the South China Sea. And then next is about food. First, I will explain main dish. First, beef tapa. Beef tapa, a food usually eaten in as a breakfast menu, is made by salting beef, drying it in the sun, and then grilling it. It is often called tapsillo rather than beef tapa. You can think of the taste as the taste of Korean rice ribs. I tried this one. It was very delicious, and it's my time. And then next food is pancit. Filipinos eat a lot of pancit on holidays, but especially on birthdays and holidays. Because this is too long noodle, so it means a long life. The name pancit itself comes from the meaning of convenience food, like instant food. So the cooking method is so simple. It is made by frying various vegetables and so on. And depending on the type of noodles used, it is divided into pancit canton and pancit palabok and sotamon. But I tried this one maybe last year, but I don't like this taste because it's too strong. Yes, it's too strong to me.
Maybe it depends on someone who cook.
And then next food is dessert. Halo-halo. Halo means to mix, and halo-halo is to mix also. As the Philippines experienced colonization by many countries, other countries were naturally absorbed it. Halo-halo, a representative example, is derived from Japan. Called kakigori, types of dessert. However, while Japanese kakigori is mainly made of ground ice, halo-halo places ice underneath and tops it with leche flan and ube ice cream and red beans jelly. Yes, and many things. To cover all of the ices, halo-halo does not have specialty restaurants like shaped ice restaurants in Korea, but it can be tasted at places that sell Filipino food or just fast food restaurants. I tried this also. It's my time. I love ube. And next is banana cue. Banana cues is a street food. So maybe yesterday I went to the traditional market in Philippines. I saw it, but I didn't try it because I don't like banana. That's the reason why I don't want to try it. But banana cue is a street food where bananas are suckered and grilled with sauce like caramel or sugar. So the cooking method is so simple and had been adapted from Western beef or pork barbecue method. As I told before, the sugar is spread like dalgona or caramel syrup, making it a very sweet snack. And then next is about transportation. I know these are two very famous transportation in here, right? First, jeepney. Jeepneys are a very popular means of transportation in the Philippines, and there are even factories dedicated to jeepneys. Depending on the extended length, jeepneys can accommodate a minimum of 19 people to maximum maybe 29 people. Similar to a bus, you board the bus by looking at the destination sign on the front of window. There are no separate stops and you just catch a ride along the way. When getting off, it is common to just ask to get off in Filipino. Alternatively, it is said that if you hit a coin on the ceiling 2 to 3 times and it makes a sound, it will stop. Filipino, in analog, it called parapo.
Parang
Yes, parapo. And
내린다네.
and Stephanie teacher told me, some Japanese is very noisy.
yeah.
So yeah,
That's
so
why they're trying to phase out jeepneys.
yeah, and the driver can't the saying stop, so everyone has to say stop. Yes, and then tricycle in general, a three-wheeled bicycle is called a tricycle, and along with jeepneys, it is the most frequently used means of transportation. You can ride at Toda, and where tricycle drivers gather in every village. Since there is a set order for each driver to pick up customers, it is said that it is rude for a driver who knows the driver to go against the order and get on the bus. I've ridden the tricycle about maybe 3 times, but it's still hard to get used to the smell of tricycle. Gas smell, yes. But I like this transportation also because it's cheap.
Yes.
Yes.
It's true. It's cheaper than other.
Yes. And yes, that's all.
Wow,
Thank you for
awesome.
listening.
Awesome. Great job.